there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jessica Pallowell and is here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, thank you so much for being here. Welcome. I'm so glad you are here, and I'm so glad that this is your first time watching one of my videos. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for returning. And for my subscribers, thank you so much for your loyalty, your love, and support. I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. I want to wish all of you a wonderful week this week. I also want to mention that I still have spots for my Zoom session. Some of them are calling it a webinar with regards to how to navigate the challenging energies that are coming in 2022 with the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces and Pluto's return for the US, amongst other transits and other things there. If you want to know more about that, I will talk more about it at the end of the video. But aside from that, may these messages help you with your spiritual growth and evolution of the soul. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? I hope you are doing super, super well. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I also wish you many, many blessings and send you so much love for this week. All right, Pisces, what we're going to do here is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on and what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about, so that you can attract the life God meant for you to have. Stick around to the end so you can see what else Spirit has for you, what other guidance Spirit has, what the full moon in Cancer is bringing you. I am recording this the night now on the full moon in Cancer. All right, and we're going to close off this reading and see what energies are surrounding you with regards to love. We're going to see what your love situation looks like. All right, Pisces, we're ready to go. Let's see what your overall theme is for this week. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. Of course, that has to go to the floor. A lot of cards have been have been falling on the floor. Oh, okay. Oh, no, this is interesting. This is the first card this time. Actually, this is the first time any sign has gotten these cards. All three of these in the bottom of the deck. Look what's at the bottom of the deck here. Holy love. Okay. Holy cow, holy love. All right. This is really about how the divine love is surrounding you at this time, Pisces. You're being surrounded by a whole bunch of angels, your guardians, your ancestors, deceased loved ones, whatever this is. Okay. Understand that you are encloaked in this divine holy love, right? And you are being reminded that this love is always here for you. Especially Pisces, some of you may think that you maybe never really felt loved as a child, or you really never felt loved growing up. Maybe it's both. Okay. There's something here with regards to where you probably have never really felt loved ever. Like really, really loved is what I'm hearing. So this is really a time for you to understand that there are people, there are higher realms who support you, who do love you. You are deserving of love. But what happens is during life, Pisces, we start to focus too much on the love from the 3D realm, from people, seeking love outside of ourselves, like with relationships, or expecting parents to love us a certain way. And yes, while parents should love us unconditionally, sometimes that doesn't necessarily happen. Or we have a skewed vision as to what that parental love is, what familial love is, what romantic love is. And we're never really taught about the agape love, which is the highest form of love, right? The unconditional love. So know that your cup, your holy grail, when you fill it with love, self-love, it overflows through you and it emanates out of you, which attracts unconditional love, okay? You can't love others if you don't love yourself. If you want others to respect you, to love you unconditionally, it starts with you, Pisces. You have to focus on that self-love. Warts and all, as they say, right? We're not perfect. We have little things about ourselves that are not really so pleasant, right? But that's, you can't have light without dark. We do have shadow sides. It's a matter of whether we're going to transmute those dark energies into light. Okay. If you're feeling unappreciated or not loved right now, know that you have your angels, your ancestors, your guides, again, the deceased loved ones, God. They all love you. No matter what you've done, no matter what you have, how do I want to say? No matter what you've been through, no matter what you did in life, I already said that. God loves you just the same. Your angels love you just the same. They know we're human. They know we've been through a lot of things. They see what has been done to us from childhood or past relationships or friendships or things like that. And maybe every corner that you turned, Pisces, you kind of ran into a brick wall, especially with the love department. Maybe you are successful. Maybe you are, people, they like being around you. It's like you feel like they love you, but you have this sense of thinking that they love you for the wrong reasons. That's kind of specific for somebody here, okay? It could be that, you could be attractive or very charismatic and people are drawn to you, but they don't love everything about you. It's kind of like they want you to change for them, okay? And, you don't change for anybody unless you notice for your highest good, right? If you know there are things about you that you need to change, but it's to help you to get to the highest version of yourself, to be more in alignment with your higher self, right? Then that change is a good change. But we don't sacrifice our happiness for others. We don't sacrifice things that we know are make us who we are for somebody else. Okay? Let me give an example. I'm getting from somebody here, maybe you've been in relationships where you like a particular music. I'm hearing for somebody you like classical music. And let's say you've been in relationships, you dated people where they made fun of you for it. They're like, why do you listen to that stuff? You should be listening to this or listening to that. It's like they tried to change you with things that make you happy, okay? If somebody's trying to change you, but change the things about yourself that make you happy, don't do that. If you love classical music, Pisces, and this is for somebody here specific, keep listening to that. If somebody doesn't like that, and that sounds weird to me, but then again, people think I'm weird because I love classical music and I still listen to it. Okay. Anyway, whatever. So if somebody doesn't love that quality about yourself, Pisces, then they're not for you. Okay? They're not for you. They have to love everything about you, even if there is a little bit about you that may not seem so appealing, but it's not damaging to them and it's not damaging to your highest good. If they can't love that about you, then they can't unconditionally love you. If you mess up, if you say the wrong things, if you screw up, if you or you don't look a certain way, you don't act a certain way, you don't drive a certain car, you shouldn't be with that person. And it comes from with parents too, right? Parents expect their kids to be a certain way, and that sometimes the unconditional love isn't even there from parents. They want them to have these particular careers because it's what society thinks makes them the most successful. They want their kids to look a certain way. You can't have your hair look like that. You won't get a job. You can't have tattoos. Nobody gets tattoos. That's against the religion, whatever this is. Okay? And you feel out of place. You're like, that person doesn't love me. I want to get the tattoos. I want to color my hair blue. I want to pursue this as a career instead of the doctor, the engineer, the lawyer. I want to pursue music. I want to pursue a career where I'm drawing and painting to my heart's content. And then you feel like you're not loved because of that. And that really jacks you up. And I'm not saying that to be, condescending or anything, but you get what I'm saying, I believe, Pisces. Some of you need to heal that. Okay? Others of you, this is what's gone in the past, and you've overcame that. You started to love yourself and everything about you. And the things that you knew needed to change, you did, but it was for your highest good. Maybe you kept yourself from love because of everything I've just said. Maybe you were in a marriage and you got burned and somebody was expecting you to be someone that you weren't, and this person pretended to love you for whatever, or maybe they even married for money. That's for somebody here. Or married you because you came from a very prominent, prestigious family. Maybe your parents are famous or something like that for something. And they were like, they loved the idea of you, the idea of marrying into a family like that, but they never really loved you fully. And they tried to get you to change. And because of that, they weren't satisfied, and they went off with other people, or they did other things, or they abandoned you. Maybe you felt abandoned a lot as a child, as an adult, and you closed yourself out, you closed your heart out to love, and you said to God, this is not what love is supposed to be. So I'm blocking myself from it. I'm hearing screw love, unconditional love doesn't exist, 10 of Cups doesn't exist, true love doesn't exist, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups type of energy. But apparently for somebody here, you overcame that. And you started to really understand what true unconditional love was, and you started to realize that you had to heal from those childhood experiences, from that marriage, from those relationships. And you started to open up your heart, and you started to look more to God to help you heal this, and said to yourself, I have to give myself the permission to be loved. Because again, if you don't love yourself, how are others going to love you? But this is about unconditionally loving yourself. Okay? This may be somebody here that you've been holding back for a while. But now the angels, God, your ancestors are telling you you're now ready to share the love you have within because you've healed from this. Others of you, you have to heal from this in order to attract that 10 of Cups type of love, all right? The Ace of Cups type of love. For some of you, this is saying it is okay for you to love. It is safe for you to love now. For those of you who know you have healed. All right? Some of you now realize that you're deserving of love and you are a lovable person. All right? And for somebody who can love you for all your faults, all of the dark things about you, forgiving you maybe for what you've done, accepting you for who you are. And I know for Pisceans, you guys tend to be very sensitive. Maybe some of you made fun of you. Maybe some people made fun of you for that. They couldn't accept that. They wanted you to be, if you're a male here, and I know some of you are male, some of you were being told to man up, that you couldn't cry, that you couldn't express your emotions. You know how damaging that is to males, the masculine energy? It's so sad to me. And that ends up preventing you guys from opening your heart and from expressing your true selves, from being vulnerable. But some of you are starting to realize that you are lovable, that there are people out there who can love you no matter what. Again, warts and all, as they say. For some, this is marking a huge milestone in your own self-awareness and understanding, wow, I see things more clearly now. Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. I see what unconditional love is. I had to heal first. I had to start loving myself first. Loving all of me. Every part of me. And to stop allowing others to take away that type of love that I knew that I was deserving of. Some of you now know your worth. That you are the ones responsible for your well-being. That it is okay to feel good, to feel holy, to feel loved, to feel blissful. And now more love from the higher realms is seeping in. And because you're full of this love, Pisces, you're now attracting more of this type of love that you were always trying to seek since childhood. That's a bit deep right there. Surrender. With everything that I just said, Pisces, it's time for you to let go and let God. As I said, some of you, it is safe for you to love. It is okay for you to step into the next phase of your life with regards to relationships. And it doesn't have to be about, the romantic love, right? Having this romance with someone. And it's funny because it's right here, but we'll get into that. This is about all forms of love. It can be familial. Remember, romantic and the agape. Agape is the highest one. This is hangman energy. Let go and let God. You don't have to be in this hurt child energy anymore. Again, some of you have healed this completely. Others of you need to step into this. Give all your cares and worries to God with regards to you wanting to be loved for who you are. Give all the uncertainties, all the fears surrounding you stepping into the next phase of having a companionship with someone, of getting back out there. Maybe this has to be with dating again or getting into a relationship again, because maybe, again, these past relationships with everyone. I don't know why my throat chakra is cleared up. It's like somebody's getting ready to communicate some truths about this. You're letting go of the past, Pisces, with regards to your experiences with love, what you thought love was and what these relationships showed you. You're not allowing that to give you that guarded heart anymore. It's like the Four of Pentacles. You're not allowing that to keep you from experiencing true love. Again, Ten of Pentacles. Because God wants that for everybody. It does exist. You have to believe in it. But again, you have to heal from that trauma. You have to believe that you are lovable and that there is somebody out there for you who will love you for exactly who you are. I always hear the Backstreet Boys song, "As Long as You Love Me," with this. I think I said it in your last reading too. I don't know, but I know I said it last week. Okay. You're now ready to release all of this stuff that happened in the past and to receive the higher forms of love, because for some of you, you are now ready. And the others of you, it's letting go from those false beliefs you've had about love, and to ask God, please show me what true unconditional love is. I want to know what love is. It's that Foreigner song. I want you to show me. God will show you what unconditional love is, but He's going to help you to start with yourself. If you continue to attract people who don't love you for who you are, that means you have some work to do, Pisces. Some of you have realized this. Which is why for some of you this is coming in. Okay. This is turning out to be a love reading, and you guys know that I don't do love readings, but if this is what God wants me to get out there to the collective, then I will do so. Okay. So this is really turning out to a love reading, but you know what? It's more about understanding what love is. Again, like the Foreigner song. If you don't know that song, Pisces, I know some of you do, but some of you may not. I highly recommend you look up that song and really pay attention to it, because for some of you, maybe that was a song that kept coming up for you, or maybe it's coming up for you now. And that song talks about a guy who was like, burned in a relationship. I think it was a marriage. And he was closing himself off and for Pisces, it's so hard for you to come back from relationships like that. And I talked about this the last time. You love so hard and so deeply. And especially if it's a male Pisces, it takes a long time for you guys to overcome something like that. And that's okay. This is all about healing here, okay? But if you want this true connection with someone, again, the agape love, that's what so many people, we all don't really understand this. And I know I'm one of them. Nobody teaches us about deep soul connections and what true unconditional love is. We're all focusing on the romance. That's not the highest love of all. God wants agape love for all of us, with all of our connections and with the love of our life. That also brings in the romance, okay? For Pisces, again, it is safe for you to love. It's now time to allow yourself to be romanced, to receive this type of connection. A true connection that is divinely guided, okay? I see light counterparts with this, the twin flame stuff, okay? There's a union here for some of you. Others of you, if you want to find this true love, this true connection with somebody that is ordained by God, you're going to have to start working on your healing and letting go of those false beliefs as to what love really is. Okay? Some of you, yes, your heart is opening up now. You are ready to love again, and it's okay for you to do so. Don't be afraid of it. This is a sign that you shouldn't be afraid of it, because some of you know that this is coming. Okay? Your soul needs this type of connection, Pisces. You can't hide from it anymore. You just can't. And I know there's some sense of vulnerability here. You've been afraid to be vulnerable for a very long time. Again, it's for some of you, not for all of you. Your angels and your guides are really reminding you that you are deserving of love. They're saying again, it is safe for you to do so, Pisces. This is also about with loving yourself. You're being encouraged to know that God really wants you to show yourself, to be out there, to see. It's like you being the Queen of Wands, shining your light, showing the world what you're made of. All right? And if relationships haven't been a focus for you for a while, Pisces, God is now encouraging you to make time for it. Because for some of you, you're ready now. And you already know this intuitively, okay? You guys are very psychic. And if you know this is happening soon, you have an incredible amount of support from your spirit team to help you move forward with this. Again, there is a divine union occurring either this week or very, very soon. And with astrological transits and this full moon in Cancer, this is propelling you forward towards that, or this is coming towards you, Pisces. You have a legion of angels behind you, Pisces. It's okay to move forward. It is safe for you to love. For those of you who've done the healing work, there's no need to be afraid, and you know this, Pisces. You know this deep down inside, okay? Time for you to receive. Because for some, this is the one thing that's been missing. I'm hearing some of you are like King of Pentacles, King of Wands. You've made some, like came into some wealth, or you built a business for yourself. You've been successful at so many things, but apparently this is what's missing. Okay. It's time for you to experience this, Pisces. And for others of you who want this to come into your life, you got to release the past. You got to release the hurt from karmic relationships, things that happened with your parents, family members, siblings. Let it go. Give it to God and ask God to show you what true love is. He's going to do that, but he's also going to get you on that path to healing. So this is interesting because we got to know, right? So you're probably like, what the heck is this? For those of you, what I just said, this is not contradicting what I just said, okay? This is about when I said it is safe for you to love, it is safe for you to move forward with this romance that is brewing, all right? Because you've already been given signs and synchronicities for some of you that it's time for you to start getting into dating again, or getting into a relationship. This is not saying no to that. This is saying no to you thinking that you're not ready. This is for those of you who have healed. You will know, Pisces, if this part of the reading is for you when you've done the healing, when God has shown you, he's given you the green light to move forward with this connection, this union, the harmonious sacred union for some of you, okay? With moving to the next level in a connection, like Queen of Cups type of energy, the Lover's card, the Two of Cups, that type of stuff. They're saying to you now that for those of you who know you've done the work, as I said, you've been given the green light. Your gut has been telling you you're ready, Pisces. Do not second guess your intuition, okay? That's part of you. All right? Don't doubt what God is telling you, okay? That's for those of you who know intuitively it's time for you to move forward with connecting with that person, or your person is connecting with you. Again, this is a harmonious union happening here. For the others of you okay? And you have to be honest with where you are in your journey. If you know you haven't healed from the energies of this card that I channeled with regards to, you know, healing the inner child and not feeling like you aren't lovable, that type of thing. If you know you're not there yet, you know you're not ready to love, you haven't surrendered to God yet and to start working on your healing, then the union message, moving to the next level or connecting with somebody romantically, is not for you. There are some of you here with this no card. You may be hearing other readings on YouTube or hearing from other sources that union is coming to you, or a union's going to happen. And I will say this is kind of, you know, not messing up people, but kind of deceiving them in a way, because 2022 is the year for unions for a lot of counterparts. But it's for those who've been in the journey for a long time, and for both counterparts who have really healed, that they are in union with yourself. And if you have no more pain in your heart, Pisces, if you are not triggered anymore, if you haven't been given the green light, if you're not fulfilling your purpose, if you're still stuck on being obsessive with the connection, the union message is not for you, okay? But it doesn't mean that it won't happen. It's just that for some of you, you have to do the healing work, the inner child work, okay? And loving yourself first. For those of you who have not fully surrendered to God, especially if you're a light counterpart, if you haven't fully surrendered the connection to God, this union message is not for you, all right? If you're trying to reach out to your counterpart, this is not the time to do so. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Think more deeply about this. Seek the advice of spiritual advisors, counselors, therapists, whatever this is, those you love and trust. Don't make any sudden moves. Because if there's something that you want to do here, the angels are saying they're trying to come in to save you, because whatever you're trying to do, Pisces, may cause a lot of heartache from a choice that is not heart-centered. Okay? You know what this is. It's not time for you to move forward. Somebody wants to say something to somebody, but they haven't fully healed yet. It's like, be careful what you say, because you may very well hurt the other person. You know deep down inside, Pisces, that the next course of action isn't for your best interest, nor for your persons or whoever you're involved with, especially if this is a romantic connection, okay? I'm getting for somebody here, somebody wants to make like a proposal of marriage or something, but maybe you're trying to do this to keep you around, or to keep somebody around, or your person has done this or is going to be doing this to keep you from leaving. I don't know where I got that from. Okay, this is for a relationship that is still strained, okay? For people who are still in a relationship right now, this is a specific message, okay? Somebody is trying to kind of like keep you in a connection that you know is not for your highest good anymore. Don't fall for it. That's for somebody specific here, okay? But again, I know these are crazy different messages, but This is for somebody who's already in a connection. I'm getting this for someone. It's like somebody's gonna like say, oh no, you can't leave me. Like, let's get married. I'm sorry, or whatever. I know that, you know, I'm not making you feel loved, or we're arguing a lot. I'm seeing Five of Wands and Five of Swords all of a sudden. But I want to stay in this connection, but apparently this is not like the true love that you thought it was. That's for somebody here. That's why there's a no here, guys. For those who are already in relationships. Again, this is not for everybody, okay? This is a collective reading. This is not for everyone, but be honest with yourselves, especially if you're going through this right now. Be very careful, okay? That's why this is the do not pass go, do not collect $200 card. Don't move forward. If this is coming and you know that this person is trying to do this, just try to keep you around, okay? Stand your ground here. Seven of Wands, Pisces. And if you're trying to say something to somebody, maybe you know you keep hurting them, and you know that you're not ready to say something that is coming from a place of love. Like I said, it's not heart-centered. Don't say it, Pisces. For some of you, you're still coming from a place of hurt. You better stop doing whatever it is that you're doing. If you're trying to communicate with somebody just because, oh, especially if they walked away from you and you haven't healed yet and you're just trying to communicate with them just to keep them around, you shouldn't be doing that. Especially if you're saying hurtful words and you're trying to put blame on somebody due to the fact that you have childhood issues to deal with. That's for somebody else. Pisces. That's not healthy, okay? It's not healthy. Surrender. Just let it go. Just let it go. But if you're trying to communicate with your counterpart just to keep them around, nope. Surrender connection to God, because it's not going to work out. I will go back. Again, you guys know where you are at in your journey. There is a union here. Somebody here has already healed, and you've been given the green light. You've been seeing the signs and synchronicities, and God has already told you, Pisces, you are now ready. There's still a little bit of fear. Somebody's coming back into somebody's life. I'm seeing Six of Cups here. Because there's a union here. There's a divine union here. You have a little bit of fears and uncertainties, just a little bit, Pisces. You know to give that to God, okay? God is already telling you, you are surrounded by a legion of angels with this. They know how far you've come. They know how much you've healed. It's safe, okay? It's safe. Do not let your fears keep you from moving forward. Don't let lack of indecision or Don't let indecision keep you from moving forward. That's like Two of Wands. Gosh, guys, I know that sounds crazy, but if you watch my readings, I always get two groups, okay? I have to channel what they want me to channel. I'm one of those readers, all right? This is not going to be like, I don't do 15, 20-minute readings. I get a lot from cards. As you can already tell, how long did that take? 37 minutes, you see? Honestly, guys, I really don't need tarot to do my work. It's just that some people want to see the proof. Because I can tell you right now, I could just pull those cards and do a reading. And as I told you, I see cards in my mind's eye. But a lot of people, honestly, are not going to believe me. They want to see the proof in this. All right? Let's see what you need to focus on. Well, what did I say? Two of Wands. See, guys? Don't let indecision keep you from moving forward. Some of you, you are ready. You have the world in your hands. You've been given the green light. You're going to be doing something that you've never done before. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. Maybe you were never the chaser. You were the runner, or maybe you always had women or men pursuing you with the relationships and you didn't have to do anything. There's something about you, Pisces, that people really love. But this is different now. This is a totally new world for you because you've never been the one to pursue anybody. That's for somebody here, okay? You need to hold the vision and trust the process. This talks about successful relationships are now able to happen with like-minded people, okay? Step out of your comfort zone. You know this is the right thing to do. You have the Ace of Wands in your hand. This is for somebody specific, and I talked about engagement or proposal, all right? The Ace of Wands can talk about engagement, a passionate new beginning, okay? Somebody's getting ready to propose to somebody. This is for the person who has been given the green light to do so. This is for the person who is not in a romantic relationship, okay? This is part of the union, all right, of the counterparts. That's what I'm channeling, guys, but you trust your intuition, though, but don't let your ego get in the way, your unhealthy ego. Somebody is getting ready to propose to somebody. God has given you this opportunity, Pisces. And God has said, Pisces, it's now time for you to bring this to fruition. It's now time for you to do this thing. You are ready. This energy carries with it determination and will, and excitement, restlessness. Maybe somebody here is very excited about doing this, but a little bit scared at the same time. This is what I was channeling before this card came out. I'm seeing somebody, they're taking a deep breath. Oh God, a deep breath right now. Maybe it's the death card. Taking a deep breath. And you know that you're ready for this because you've never done this before. A lot has gone on. You may not have talked to this person in a long time, Pisces, and you're like, okay. Woo. You're meditating a lot. I can see it. You've been meditating a lot. Four of Swords. Hangman. Hermit, maybe. Maybe you've been in hermit mode for a long time. You're now stepping out of hermit mode. You're now coming out of being in isolation. And now you're going to venture out into a new journey. Okay? This is you expanding your horizons and moving towards a new path and to doing something you've never done before. Again, stepping out of your comfort zone. And, you know, you're ready for it. And it's like God has told you when to do this. It's time for you to go. And for others of you, with not pursuing a relationship anymore, you're going to walk away from it, right? Because you have this other wand behind you. It's not what God gave you. God gave you something else. Something about pursuing your talents, your own what it is you want to do. You're going to be following your passions, not the passions that somebody else told you to follow, not the passions of or the opportunities that other people wanted you to go after. You're taking the opportunity that God gave you. You're going to be utilizing your creative talent and your gifts to pursue your happiness. Again, don't let indecision keep you from moving forward. The world is your oyster. You're the creator of your reality. You are the driver of your destiny, magician and chariot. It's okay for you to move forward on your own. There's only one person here. And this is for those of you, again, if you're in a connection and somebody's going to propose you to keep you around, you know that that's not the right thing for that person to do. You're going to go in a different direction, saying, I'm not taking your wand, partner. I'm taking my wand and I'm going to go off on my own. This could be going off into singlehood or whatever. I'm going to embark on my own journey towards healing. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. See? Doubt. Paralyzing fear of making that decision to move forward. Lack of self-confidence. Do not get caught up in your head, Pisces. That no card. You don't think that this is going to work out. For those of you who are about to come into union with somebody, do not get up in your head, okay? Do not get caught up in that mental entrapment. There's no doom and gloom here. It's going to work out just fine. This is probably what I was picking up on, that little bit of fear. But this is paralyzing fear, okay? This is a little bit more than what I was picking up on, but this is fear. Don't doubt yourself. This is also confidence and courage to move forward with whatever it was you were planning. See, somebody's been planning something. For those of you coming into union, either you or your person's been planning something for a long time. And it's now time to move forward with that plan, especially if you want to propose to this person. Trust in that, okay? This is your opportunity to make things right. This is your opportunity to get what it is that you wanted all this time. Proceed with whatever plans you've been making. Do not doubt yourself. This is what kept you from moving forward for a very long time. Pisces, this is what kept you at a crossroads for a while. And God's saying you don't have to be in this anymore, Pisces. You already know you're ready to go. God has already told you. All right? And for others, again, do not get caught up in the illusions. And I talked about if somebody's trying to keep you in a relationship, especially if they're proposing to you, when you know that things aren't working out and they're trying to get you to stay, nope. If there's doom and gloom going on in your relationship right now, Pisces, if there is a crisis going on, you got to see through the illusions. You have to see the truth. You cannot avoid the truth. Okay? You know what it is you need to do. You got to go move forward and go on your own journey to healing. Let's see what it is you need to avoid. I thought a card came out. What is it that Pisces needs to avoid for this week? Here we go. Knight of Pentacles. I did pick up on somebody was planning on something for a while, putting a lot of detail into things, being slow. Taking a long time, but Pisces, you've put a lot of effort and time and hard work into this. Again, it could be a proposal. All right, I did channel that. You don't need to put any more work into this, Pisces. You don't need to add any more details. You've done enough. Again, with this planning, putting a lot of, it's a detailed plan here that somebody's been doing, either to you, Pisces, or somebody else. Okay. It's time for you to make a move. A little bit faster is what I just heard, okay? You've done the work, Pisces. Don't hold yourself back. You no longer need to take your time. You no longer need to doubt yourself. It's kind of like you're thinking that somebody may not take you up on your offer, or you may feel that somebody may not think you're being serious. That's for somebody here. I don't know why that's coming up, but that's what's coming up. Yeah, somebody here is thinking that when you make this offer that this person is not going to believe you, is what I heard. You may think that somebody might get defensive, or maybe you're afraid of getting defensive if somebody rejects you or somebody kind of comes at you with something. I'm seeing like Queen of Swords. Maybe you're afraid of somebody being a Queen of Swords. If you're feeling like you're stuck, Pisces, you're not stuck. That's the illusion. You know what it is you need to do. You know what direction you need to head towards. Stay true to yourself. Remember, there's something here. Somebody needs to take responsibility for their actions and their life's choices. There's also, I'm hearing, offer of apology. Somebody probably didn't commit to something before, and now they're ready to commit to this wholeheartedly. This is a very loyal, trustworthy individual. This is a very honest, solid, stable offer for the long term. If you were irresponsible before, Pisces, it's time for you to correct that. That may be why you're coming in, or somebody's coming in with this very serious offer. It's like somebody doesn't want to take no for an answer. They've put so much hard work into this proposal, into this engagement thing, or really spent a lot of detail in the ring or something like that, or how they were going to go about proposing. And somebody spent a lot of time on this. A lot of time. This is the slowest night. This is Earth energy. A long time. Okay? A long time. Somebody's got Earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm hearing like Taurus moon or Taurus rising or something like that. So, somebody put a lot of hard work into this. And God's saying, you've put enough work into this, Pisces. Others of you who you think you're ready for union, yet you're ready for union, but deep down inside, you know you're not, or you're getting signs and synchronicities that you're not. There may be something about you being a little bit stubborn here. Maybe you're trying to rush union, or you're trying to get a connection to work out when you know that it's not working and you know you haven't focused on your healing yet. There's a little bit of stubbornness here. You may think that you have completely healed your inner child, but this is the energy of not finishing things. You need to keep going. Slow and steady wins the race, Pisces. For those of you who think you're ready for love or ready for union, some of you, again, that's why the no card was there. For those of you who know you're not ready, you have to continue moving forward. Can't rush the healing process. You are being a little bit impatient. You gotta have patience, okay? You have to maintain that patience. King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. I channeled this guy, see? Somebody here has worked really hard on their well-being. This is the Master Manifester and the Master Healer of the Self. Somebody worked really, really hard on healing themselves and also building an empire for themselves. They amassed an amount of money, or they worked hard, built a business for themselves, and there's a lot of wealth here. Okay? A lot of wealth is what I'm getting for somebody here. It could be you, Pisces, or your person. And because you've really done a lot of healing work here, that's why God is coming in with this blessing. And this blessing, this union, sacred union, harmonious sacred union is part of this blessing that you're getting, Pisces, for doing the hard work. This is a lot of hard work with regards to healing and focusing on the task at hand, especially with regards to taking responsibility for your actions. You really changed your life around, Pisces, and you did what was necessary to help you to become more solid and stable and to be more harmonious in your environment. I'm also hearing whatever this offer is, it's coming from a King of Pentacles. This person, Pisces, wants to be the ultimate provider for you. They want to take good care of you and your family, or if you have kids or something like that. Remember, this is general or collective reading. This is not going to be applicable to everybody. But either you, Pisces, or your person, they're King of Pentacles. I mean, very wise, very well manifested, loyal, very dependable. This offer that's coming in, Pisces, if you're the one giving it or you're receiving it, it's coming from a really grounded, loyal, devoted, dedicated individual. This is not a joke. This is not a trickster. This is not the King of Wands or the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is not somebody who comes in and out. This serious offer is coming from someone who's really done a lot of hard work on themselves. This person does not F around right here, okay? And again, this person built a lot of wealth. They came into a lot of wealth, or they built something from the ground up, and they're making money. Could be a sugar daddy, I don't know, but this is a very, very kind, warm-hearted individual, very generous. The King of Pentacles loves helping people. This person, Pisces, loves helping people. Or maybe it's you, okay? But don't doubt, all right? Some of you, if you're getting proposed to, again, or some offers coming in to get you, somebody for you to stay in a relationship, this person is doing it from a place of greed. The other side of this, Pisces, is that this is a disloyal, dishonest, untrustworthy individual. Now this goes the other way around. You're going to know this, Pisces, because you will feel it. Somebody's doing this out of selfishness, okay? Be very careful. Be very careful. If you're getting an offer of some sort, it's like a string attached to this. This is also stubbornness twice. Some of you are being very stubborn, and some of you are reluctant to do the healing work. And for those of you who are in a connection already and you're getting like a dishonest offer here or proposal of some sort, be careful. Somebody's being very possessive of you. Others of you who are trying to rush union or trying to think that you have healed when you really haven't, you gotta stop being dishonest with yourself. You gotta ground yourself more, come back to center, okay? Again, this is also being a little bit hasty. You gotta be patient. You have to be patient with the healing, Pisces. This is for some of you, not for all of you. You know who you are. And the stubbornness has got to go. The stubbornness has got to go. Okay? Oh my gosh. My phone is actually going to die. But let's see how far we get. All right. Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? Spirit guides and angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Why is the Two of Wands here? Spirit guides and angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians. Nine of Wands. See? You can't have that guarded heart anymore. Can't put up those barriers. Let the walls come down. Okay? This is also about you've been through a lot. It's wounded warrior. You're tired. You're weary. It's been a long journey. It's been a long, hard battle, Pisces. But God is saying you are ready for this. For those of you who know you are fully healed. You're being tested right now. to see if you have that confidence within yourself to go forward with this proposal, this engagement, this union. You've gone through a lot, Pisces, as I said, and you've built a lot of stamina and strength. This is true grit. This is you saying destination or bust. Don't give up. You got to keep going. You have the ability to make this work out because you know deep down inside this is going to work, Pisces. Can't back down. You've come too far to give up now, Pisces, and you know this. You know this. God has already told you everything. Others of you, again, you got to stop being on the defensive. Okay? You know it's time to have that courage to step out of your comfort zone and heed the call. It's time for some of you to really start fulfilling your life's purpose. You have to start learning your life's lessons, especially with regards to love, and it's time for you to start healing. God is calling you to start your healing journey. You can't wait any longer. There's a huge decision that you need to make, and you know what decision to make, Pisces. And it's for your highest good. Some of you, this is about going in that journey, your awakening journey, okay? The self-transformation. You stepping out of your comfort zone to head towards your North Node. What your actual life's purpose is. For some of you, love is not in the cards right now. You have to build for yourself, and you have to start working towards what God is calling you to do. Others of you, because you have learned a lot of lessons, there's a significant phase that is ending in your life and a new one is beginning because you have paid off your karmic debt, you have learned your lessons, and you have heeded the call, especially with regards to doing your healing and fulfilling your life's purpose. This is also saying, I talked about getting the green light, Pisces. You've already been called by God to move forward with whatever this is. And for some of you, it's to move forward with reconnecting with somebody, reuniting with someone, and making that offer of commitment. You've heard it, Pisces. God is freeing you. This is the second chance. And there's no need to be afraid of whether this person's going to give you a second chance, Pisces, because they are. You intuitively already know. And others of you, you got to get on your mission work. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, Spirit, for real. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Who's not in the reverse? I said Knight of Wands. Oh, I called that guy, right? Somebody's being Casanova. Being impulsive. If somebody continues coming in and out of your life here, Pisces, you're not learning your karmic lessons. You got to cut the cord. You have to surrender this connection to God, especially if you are a light counterpart. If you're enabling this behavior where somebody's coming in and trying to charm you, entice you, and maybe they have heightened sexual energies or they continue to come forward with sexual messages or something, and they're not being serious. Again, this is not serious. It's not disloyal. This is a stubborn person or somebody who's not honest, okay? you got to let this person go. And I did say that somebody's going to come in with an offer, and it's being a little bit selfish, being a little bit hasty. Okay, they're trying to keep you for the wrong reasons. All right, you already know what this is, Pisces. So trust your gut. This is also about patience. Okay, you cannot rush this. You cannot rush union. You cannot rush healing. And I believe there's been quite a few readings where this message keeps coming up, Pisces. If you continue to hear the same message, Pisces, you are still not doing what God is asking you to do. You keep trying to force the situation. It's not going to change until you fully surrender this connection to God. This energy here cannot continue. It will not manifest union. It won't. You have to have patience. You cannot rush this and trying to be impulsive and trying to get this to happen, to force love to happen. No, you have to be the love if you want the love. Five of Pentacles, stop with the self-pity. Stop feeling rejected and left out on the cold. I mean, you got to move on. Okay? You got to move on from this. You're not putting in the work. Okay? Somebody is not committed to this connection like you think they are. Yep, this is sexual energy right here. Again, with the sexual messages, I said that. Someone's thinking with their pants. Okay? Whether it's male or female, doesn't matter. Just, no. Okay? Don't deal with this behavior. Ten of Pentacles, I said the money trap. Somebody married for money. Okay? Or somebody wants to marry you for money. Take it how it resonates. There's ancestral patterns that you keep repeating here, Pisces. Another 10. 10 of Swords. You have to release the pain. You have to stop feeling like a victim. Yep. There is strong sexual energy with this person. Again, this is for some of you, not for all of you. Okay, I'm going to be real with you guys, and you know I'm not a BS reader, but I have to say this. Somebody keeps coming back out of nowhere every time, like out of the blue. But they only do that because they're only using you for sex, and I have to be honest. And then they leave. Then they pop in again. Oh, hey, Pisces, what's going on? Sex thing again, and then they leave. Hey, Pisces, what's going on? It's the same thing. This is for some of you, not for all of you. It has to stop. Even if they're just sending you sexual messages and they're saying these really like childish things, and all they talk about is sex, or these messages are always about sex. No, it's gotta stop, Pisces. And Pisces, if you're doing this, that's also the no card. You need to stop what you're doing. If you're being very impulsive and very controlling and being very like, I don't know, it's like this energy of arrogance and jealousy. It's like your jealousy is being projected onto this person, and you're saying all of these things that are not heart-centered. It's got to stop. I have to be honest here, Pisces. If you're doing this, you got to stop. You're heading in the wrong direction. This is not going to work out for you. And if you're receiving this type of communication, nope. Nope, nope, and nope. This person keeps leaving you out in the cold. You got to move on. I can't stress that enough. They can't commit. You can't commit. You know that. It's family issues. Whatever. I mean, and look what didn't change. The Judgment card. This means you are not learning your karmic lessons now. You're not waking up. You have to wake up to the reality of what you're dealing with, Pisces. You know who you are. You know this is not working out. You're being called to do something else. You're being called to follow, do your healing, go through your awakening phase, do your self-transformation stuff, and start working towards your purpose, your North Node. This relationship is not working, and you know it. I can't tell you any different. True love is not going to come to you, Pisces, if you continue to engage in this behavior and tolerate it. All right? You gotta really see the situation for what it is. You're really going to have to do that. Okay? I mean, I can't stress it enough. You're unwilling to follow your divine guidance. You don't want to listen to what God is telling you to do. You know what? That's your prerogative, but I will say you will continue to get hit with your karma. This is huge. You know there's a decision to make, and you're avoiding making that decision. You're doubting yourself by a whole lot. You gotta learn your karmic lessons, okay? Others of you, you've been in this thing where apparently this was an issue for you, indecisiveness. I already said, Pisces, you've already been given the green light, okay? Do not go back to the past. Because if you're proposing to someone again and you're getting married again, you're thinking about the past because somebody here married you for money. Or again, I talked about this for the prestige, the family legacy, whatever this was. Okay? Divorce, all right? You're afraid that you might get divorced again. That's not happening, Pisces, because you know this is the love of your life. You have to let go of the pain from the past, all right? Eight of Pentacles. You couldn't commit before because of all these fears, because of what I talked about. Being victimized because somebody married you for money, they want because of the family you came from. That's not happening again, Pisces, and you know it. So there's no need to give into this fear of commitment. You've done the work, okay? You've done the work. You're not going to get rejected. Somebody here is afraid of getting rejected. That's not happening. I can tell you flat out, Pisces. For somebody here, that's not happening, okay? You have to trust in yourself. Stop doubting. Page of Wands. Maybe you were this before, what I talked about, with like thinking with your pants. You had this heightened sexual energy and you only came after this person. You only communicated with this person to get sex from them, or you only wanted to engage in like, you know, sexting or something like that. That's probably what you're apologizing about. And it's like, you're not going to go back to that. Okay. You know what? This was the bottom of the deck, wasn't it? And I pulled up the Judgment card. You're not going back to your old ways. Okay. This is you having the courage and confidence. This is lack of confidence and courage. Being fearful. You have what it takes. You already know that it's time for you to take action. This is also a change in relationship, about a romantic trip, an engagement. You might be actually traveling to the person's house. I don't know. Or offering a trip or something like that. It could be a bunch of things. But you probably were this in the past. The Casanova, the high sexual energy type of thing, coming in and out of somebody's life. But that's changed. You know that. You know deep down inside if this is your story, Pisces. And now it's time for you to just go after what it is that you want and do it. Not giving in to any fear. You already have this restlessness and ambition within you. You've already been given the green light, okay? There's nothing to fear here for those of you who've done the work, okay? You have to go for it. Don't stay stagnant and be afraid to just go after what it is that God has called you to do, okay? Oh my goodness. All right, let's get some guidance. Lord Jesus, what guidance do we have for Pisces at this time? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow. Commit to a spirit of excellence. Whatever you do, do well. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 10. Okay? Peace. Maybe you want peace with somebody, Pisces. You want to make amends. It's like a truce here. God is supporting you with this. Okay? Now, committing to a spirit of excellence. That spirit of excellence is tying to your life's purpose. Okay? You're being divinely guided. God wants you to follow a connection where there's more peace, there's more harmony, more tranquility. All right? Purity, even. The spirit of excellence. Commit to that, not to all that other stuff I was talking about. Leave a trail of love as you walk the earth. There's a pregnant person here. Oh, wow. Full moon. Full moon in Cancer. You see? Oh, Lord, what a variety of things you have made. In wisdom you have made them all. Psalm chapter 104, verse 24. If you feel compelled to look up these biblical verses, I highly recommend you do so. Again, if you feel drawn, there's other important messages for you here. See, leave a trail of love as you walk the earth. It's all about love here. And this pregnant woman, I see the Empress here. Maybe somebody here has visions of wanting to start a family again with your person or something like that. You see your person as the mother of your children, other children, because some of you already have children is what I'm hearing. But with everything, Pisces, do it with love. Not hatred, not, impulsiveness, impatience, and stubbornness and stuff like that, greediness, hastiness. Love. Leave a trail of love. And if you're dealing in a relationship where it's just unhealthy, walk away. If you're engaging in healthy behavior, walk away. Put love in that heart, okay? And leave a trail of it for others so that others can walk that same path of love, or you will be an example to those so that they can put love into everything that they do. It's time to be adventurous and play is at the bottom of the deck. The flowers are springing up. The season of singing birds has come, and the cooing of turtle doves fills the air. Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 12. See, turtle doves, that's union for me. Look, there's these two. They don't look like turtle doves to me. They look like phoenixes. Could be wrong, but they look like phoenixes to me. It's a new season. It's new beginnings here, Pisces. Again, be adventurous, the energy of the Two of Wands and everything like that. It's time to step out of your comfort zone, whatever this is for you. Enjoy life. God has been telling you what it is you need to do. The Ace of Wands we saw in the reverse, but that's also kind of like springing up. Wands are springtime, okay? New beginnings. Things are flourishing. The season of singing birds has come. It's time for you to celebrate, Pisces. It's time for you to sing songs of praise, to praise God. For some of you who've done the work, it's, again, with that new love that's coming in, your life is going to be completely different. Again, I'm seeing union energy here. And for others of you, step out of your comfort zone. You know what it is you need to do. I think I've said enough. I'm not trying to sound, condescending again or anything, but there's been a lot of messages channeled here. Let's see what the full moon in Cancer is bringing you, Pisces. Wow, what was I saying? Bring love into the situation, the new moon in Aquarius. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. You can't make it up. Step out of your comfort zone, the North Node. What did I say? Focus, please. Thank you. I don't need to say anything more with that card. Bring love into the situation, though. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity, so this is the time to move forwards. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but whom you know. You need to be more detached from the situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Aquarius is a sign of invention, modern advances in technology, and humanity. Its energy is a little brittle, it's individual, scientific even, and relatively emotionally detached. Many people think Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol is the water bearer, but it's actually an air sign and is far more about intellect than the emotional water sign, as is this card, no matter when you draw it. Dropping convention works well with this energy. All right. There you have it. Let's put that there. See, I talked about bring love into this situation. But remember, you don't, again, I talked about don't change yourself for anybody. It's choosing your happiness here. Let's see. What can you tell us about Pisces? This is love situation. Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh, the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Okay. Okay, Pisces. I'm leaving this up to you. They want me to leave this up to you. Whatever intuitive hit you got when you saw this card, trust in that. Okay? I will say something about that in a little bit because they want me to show the bottom of the deck. Boat. Receiving what you need. Progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. See what I talked about moving on? Okay, with the love life, Pisces, for some of you, you need to move on from somebody who's either acting like a snake, like a charmer, right? That's the Knight of Wands with the Page of Wands in the reverse. Somebody who's very charming and enticing, and there's sexual energy there, and they get you, and it's like, oh, goodbye, Pisces. There could be some cheating here. I don't know, because I see the other woman. Could even be the other man, okay? Somebody's trying to be very clever here with their behavior and trying to make you stick around. Or that's you, Pisces. If you're dealing with this, Pisces, you have to move on from this connection, okay? If you're trying to get closure, just let God handle that. There's something, again, we talked about moving on, I believe, so it's time for you to walk away from this. You have to understand that God is trying to give you what you need, not what you want. For others of you, this is you moving away from what happened with the other woman, meaning for some of you with a previous marriage and or with this person I talked about, you know, going off with other people, right? Again, the cheating thing. You have to move away from that. Don't let that linger in the back of your head because you know that you have overcome this, and don't let that fear, don't let that be what's causing you from making that decision here with the Two of Wands. It's like this memory is coming back to you, Pisces, and it's like a test of your faith right there with the Nine of Wands. You know that this connection is the true love one, Pisces. Okay. You made progress here. You know that there's unfinished business. And maybe you know that you need to go after this person because you're afraid that there's other competition there. And if somebody snags up that individual, you've lost your opportunity. That's the opportunity. The window is open. The door's open for you to walk through, Pisces. Okay? And again, with that energy of I talked about it here, somebody marrying for money or something, the money trap, divorce, you being rejected in the past, that type of thing. Maybe your person, your previous person was a hornball. I don't know. It's a lot of messages, guys, but you take it how it resonates. Okay? And if that memory of that person who screwed you over is haunting you, you got to clear that out. Some of you let that go. Don't let that come back. Don't let that come back to your heart space. You already know, Pisces. You guys are very intuitive people. All right? All right, Pisces. Well, if you would like a personal reading, you can check out the description box below for information on that, or hop on over to capellawellness.com. I still have seats for my Zoom session to go over the challenging energies that are coming in 2022 with the Jupiter, Neptune, Pisces conjunction, Jupiter, Neptune, and Pisces conjunction, and the U.S.'s Pluto return, which happens February 22nd, 2022. A lot of secrets are going to be revealed. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on that is going to cause people to either go crazy if they don't understand what the real truth is. What's happening is, for those who aren't on their spiritual path, all of these astrological transits are really going to have are going to cause a lot of not so great things in people. I'm just going to put it out that way because I talk about more of this in the sessions. I'm also going to give mini readings to everybody there to help them with specifics as to how they're going to navigate these 2022 energies. We'll have a Q&A session. You get to ask me anything you want. I'm going to have a healing meditation at the end, and I'm also going to have a surprise at the end of the session. So if you feel like you would like to join me for this, I have sessions on January 23rd and January 30th. I would highly recommend that you sit on this, because 2022, it's going to be kind of tough for those of you who are not in full alignment with their purpose and with God. This is based on astrology. This is not based on tarot, okay? As above, so below. We can't control what goes on with the planets. More information, go to capellawellness.com. Check out the coaching section of my Capella Service Suite. You can learn more about that, or learn more about it in the description box. If you have any questions about it specifically, you need any other details, send me an email. My email's in the description box, okay? You will also be able to meet up with like-minded people there. And the intent here is really to get a group of people together so we can best support each other this year, and we can actually help raise the vibration of the planet and help others in the collective deal with this. This is actually what we're all being called to do, to come together as a unit and support each other, raising each other's vibration so that we can raise the vibration of the collective, which will raise the vibration of the planet, right? To help these people overcome these challenging energies, right? Again, that's what everybody's mission is on this planet. It's Aquarian energy, right? New moon in Aquarius, to bring love into the situations that are going to be showing up in 2022, the challenges, I should say, okay? All right, Pisces, this concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out. you.